What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Unboxing time. It's not a Tackle Warehouse unboxing. We've got some subscriber lures, and I feel bad because a couple of these have been here since last year. I know, Debo, what a turd. But hey, listen, I get busy, stuff gets set aside, and I want to make sure I do it together and in order. I don't know, strange things in my mind. But enough yapping, let's get to unboxing. Okay, the first part here is from Ed over at Gone Fishing with Ed. He has his own YouTube channel. Wrote a note here that was really, really awesome. I appreciate when people take this much time to write a note. The first one here and his personal favorite is the Debos Bull Flat. Now these things, take one out. These are the 4.8 inch, no clue what the color is, can't read that, but this is the lure. He said he likes to Texas rig this, the little 1/4 ounce weight on it, and it's interesting because it's got, if you can see there, a completely flat side, then kind of like the rounded belly. It's got ribs on it, it's got the tail piece here, kind of reminds you of some of the lures on the market now that are like chatterbait trailers that are segmented like that. So that tail's gonna flip back there, perfect way to imitate a bluegill. I know a lot of folks throw the smaller version of this on a free rig, which Mr. Randizzle loves, so those are gonna be fun. Said he likes to find wood, pitch to wood, throw these at it. This is a really interesting one I've never used. Dual Realis pencil bait, says ultimate walking bait, 65 size, which is what? 2.5 inches, 3/16 ounce. It's this cool little tiny walking bait. I guarantee when fish are chasing some small prey, that thing will be cool. Neat little walking bait. I bet you could kind of pop it like a popper there. It's kind of got an interesting mouth to it. Neat. Green pumpkin, pearl belly, and the KVD swimmers. Love these. I've used these before. These are actually, what do they call them? 5-inch KVD swimming shiner. And just to take one out here and show you, you might know why I like that color so much. Arkansas shiner, Tennessee shiner, whatever that color is with that like greenish brownish chop and like a silver pearl belly, I think is the ultimate bait fish match. I mean, it can look like a shad. Some shad around here will have that dark, almost black top, but it's like a, you know, a brownish green. Can match a bass. I mean, that looks just like a baby bass. You could even take like a black spike it marker and put some bass marks on it. But cool little swim bait. I like those. We'll definitely put those to use this fall. He must have included one for Randizzle. I think Randizzle already has 37 of these, but this is one of the little Guggen swim baits. I only knew that because of the eye. It's got the googie eye. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. But it's a dual jointed swim bait there. Give that a go. This one, I don't even know what this is, who makes this. I should have done some research, but it's a multi-jointed swim bait with this like cupped mouth. It almost looks like that, what is it? Terminator shutter blade is what it was. Kind of looks like the nose on that thing. You can see how it's cupped forward, almost like a jitterbug lip, but it's on like this little metal piece so this can all move. Never have seen this thing before. Maybe Dizzle and I will have a swim bait fish off between these. Some more swim baits, the Grass Pig Natural Shad. Now the old Grass Pigs, Havoc, oh, awesome. I don't know that I've used the new ones. I think maybe I got one pack of these in like a crappie color or something that was cool, but I haven't put much time in, but the old Grass Hogs loved them. I'm sure these are still good as well. Some nice 5/6" EWG hooks. Can never have enough of those. We'll put those to use. The Monster Frog. Now I do have one of these. One would think that a bigger frog would catch all the big fish around, but listen, as much as I love to frog fish, I've kind of been scared to throw this. I threw it once, and because it's got such a long body, you can see there compared to my hand, it's a big frog. It walks super duper easy. How well I'm going to catch a fish on this, I don't know. I need to give it a try again. Need to do like a big frog versus little frog challenge. That'd be fun. Oh, he's got some awesome stickers. Love the sticker, man. Gone Fishing with Ed. Look at that. I love it. Switch that to a frog up there. Oh, baby. Don't know how well you can see that, but we're going to put one of his stickers back there. Sweet sticker. Yes, I'll save one for Dizzle. Very interesting little deal. 3/8 ounce. This is the H2O Express. I believe that's the Academy brand. Yeah, distributed by Academy. Their specific brand, subtle plopping sound. They call it the Buzz Plop Bait. So it's like a plastic arm on here where you normally have your buzz bait deal with just a regular buzz bait hook back there so you could run a naked buzz bait, which means just a buzz bait with a plastic on it, no skirt. That's what I call a naked buzz bait. Love those. I honestly probably throw those more in general with like a frog or a swim bait on them than I do just a regular like skirt of buzz bait, but both kill. Yeah, I could see this having like a very subtle plop to it. That's cool. Never seen that. A Fritz Side 5 Biggin, that's the brown craw. Absolutely love these. Have thrown these a lot of success, a lot of confidence in those. Great little bait. Some big Joshy swim baits, little 3.25 inch 5-pack in there. Great little swim bait if you've never seen him. I think he's out of like Michigan or Ohio or somewhere, the dude that makes these. Really cool little swim baits. I've picked up some in the past and shown them. I like them. Good little profile, good little finesse deal there. And next to those was some slab sauce. Not for human consumption. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge scent guy. I must not have ever sprayed it before. I'm not a huge scent guy. I don't add it after the fact. There's some scents that I like. Ooh, smells fishy. Well, I mean, it doesn't get any more straightforward than that. Apply to the lure and catch slab crappie. So this might be something I save for ice fishing. Okay, last of the lures. Ooh, the Ninja Worm. I've honestly not tried many of the 13 fishing plastics at all. I know Randizzle has. He's liked some. This is a Ninja Tail, they call it. And it's essentially just a cut tail worm, which I really like. These are big down in Florida, Okeechobee, that type of thing. But up in here, Dad and I used to throw, swim a worm around. Great technique around here. It's like a little finesse, Texas rig, but it's cool. You just put a little bullet weight here. You can swim it, swim it, swim it. You've got the kind of finesse tail kicking around back here. Then you can just kill it. You can hop it. You can do a bunch of stuff like that. I like this is kind of a bigger, bulbous looking front to it. Bigger meal. Better to hold the hook to. A lot of these I feel like taper down. They're super thin and they tear up easy. But now the next part of this is awesome because he said he started watching my videos on making, doing molds and stuff like that. And he decided to give it a try. So he's got a couple of cool things in here. First off, make some of his own baits. Put these together for me. Some 1/4 ounce shaky heads. Some 1/4 ounce little jigs there, kind of like the stand-up jig style. And then some 1/8 ounce Ned rigs and a couple like little ball heads in there. Awesome work, dude. They came out looking awesome. Paint's even doesn't have any like the little nipple drip spots where the paint will kind of drip and run if you get too much on there. And he said he was having the problem with getting too much paint on. That was a perfect segue. I didn't even mean to do it. Perfect segue because he sent me this. You're thinking, what in the heck is this? This is a fluid bed. So he had the problem of getting too much paint on his jigs as well. As you've seen me dip some of my jigs, you have to be careful not to leave them in too long, blah, blah, blah. What I mean is when you heat up your jig head, your plain jig head, the lead, you dip it into a powder paint, bring it out quick, and that's what coats it. And you can see here, this is hollow inside. I'll take a whole thing of paint, dump it in there, and then it's got an air spot here where you'll hook your air hose up to it. He even sent me air line and a little air pump. Turn that on and it bubbles this, the powder up in here, adds air to it, bubbles it up so it looks like water. It looks like liquid, like powder. That way when you dip your jig in, it's a nice, super even coat. It's all mixed around, so like if the paint has sparkles and stuff in it, it's all mixed. It gets a super light coat on. That way everything's easy coated and covered. So dude, thank you so much for this. This will be awesome. I'll put this to you soon. Not today because I think it's like 110 out plus heat index. A little too hot for me, but soon this weekend, I'm going to get this to work. Okay, in the second box today, the first one went a little longer than I thought. Ed, you sent a bunch of stuff. Thank you so much, my man. The second one is from Corin, if you see down there. Go Hawks! He's another Iowa boy, and I happen to have my Hawk shirt on. What, another week and a half we got Hawk football? Ugh. Said I wanted to send you some hard baits and plastics. You could do a video, a challenge, whatever. He said send some of them to a subscriber and share them. So we've got the Fire Tiger there. That's a Bagley Bango. This looks like a Wally lure to me. Do a little trolling with that. One of my favorites that doesn't need any sort of introduction, Zara Spook. This is the original Head Zara Spook. The only thing I don't like on these is how they connect the metal piece. I actually clipped the stock hooks off and put a couple split rings down there so it hangs. Because these, I don't like it, and they're supposed to be like this, where this stops it. So the hook doesn't go any farther forward. That brace there stops that. I've never liked that. I don't know. Wasn't my thing, so I clipped those off and put some split rings on, but still love the Spook. The Zara Spook Super Spook Junior is probably my favorite out of those, but still a good one right there. A deep diver, a little square bill, like a 2.5 square bill. That actually might be, I don't know what the one that is. Squirrel. A little Terminator buzzbait. That looks pretty good. And a Sebile 4-inch flat belly walker. Got quite some sound to it. I've never heard of or seen this thing. Interesting, Corey. Don't know where you got this stuff from, but that's neat. Next up is the original shaky worm. You can't really see it there, but it's a 6-inch, not for human consumption, designed to be used with the Davis shaky head, Davis baits. Look at that. They've got the tricolor laminate green to black to brown. That's a tasty looking little worm there. Flat tail. It's got the little bulb deal there in the middle. Got some of the Jackal eye shads. I did have one pack of these quite some time ago, and you know what I used them as? Chatterbait trailer. They work perfect for that. Must have found some JDM baits somewhere. Another one from Jackal, the Cover Craw. Little 3-inch guy. I think this could be pretty fun on like a little EWG Ned rig head. It's got the 2 little antenna there, and the claws have like a little tiny thin piece that hangs down. Must help them flap. That's neat. Okay, and some stick baits from a local cat. So over by Pella, Iowa here, so not too far from me. 6-inch wormy worm. That's the smoke color. You can see it's a little bit thicker stick bait, a little bit larger profile. Great if you're trying to throw these weightless, want a little bit of extra weight to it. Larger size helps. And then this one, same thing. That baby is fire grape. Take a look at that. I know a guy who likes some purple baits, you know, every now and then. I can certainly get down with this one. We'll tie some of these on. Throw that in around the grass. Oh yeah. A couple larger wobble heads here. If you've never seen these I think are the Gamakatsu. That's what the bag shows. It's kind of this like football head with a recessed line tie, and then the hook hangs back here. And what you do with these, if you think of like the biffle bug was the first one I'd ever seen like this, you put like a craw or something back here on this hook, you cast it out in rocks and just slow retrieve it. And what this head's doing is this head's bouncing off stuff and hunting, and the craw, the plastic back here, is back here moving around. It looks like something scurrying through the rocks. So check out Tommy Biffle, fishing the biffle bug. It's something that I honestly need to do more. Kind of more of a boat thing, but that is, I think maybe a ½ ounce, a little bit heavy for bank fishing, but they're neat. Did these guys, I was going to say that first color looked like a robo-worm color. Was Davis worms, did they turn into robo-worm? Because this one, can't really see it, but it says Aaron Martin's like secret or color. The original shaky worm, they call it. That kind of green watermelon to a blue to a brown up top, tri-laminate. I wonder if they did. One last color of those, Spot Punisher. It's like a darker green pumpkin up top to a like a watermelon-y chartreuse with like some silvery glitter look stuff in it. That's a neat one. Last up in the box, he knows me well, probably one of my all-time favorite ever flipping creature baits, the old Havoc Pit Boss in the green pumpkin. Awesome stuff, dude. Well, Ed and Corey, I cannot thank you guys enough. Everybody else who continues to watch me support, I appreciate you all. Ed and Corey, you two are the subscribed fishing friends today. Now, what I want you all to do is comment below and let me know, should we have like a specific challenge? Like, I just take these out and try to catch fish, or me versus Randizzle where we pick like 3 of these or something like that. That might be kind of fun. Maybe we'll try to do that this weekend. Like I said, gonna get Ed on. I appreciate that. He'll be on a live here coming up soon. And then I need to do some lure making. Maybe I'll include some of this stuff in a giveaway when I do that, or a live or something, because I appreciate it. So listen, that's it for me. Fun little unboxing. I've still got more stuff here that people have sent. I'm behind on doing unboxing, so I'm gonna have another one probably next week. More fun. So appreciate y'all. Love you. Thanks for watching, and until next time.